What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Dinkum Hardmode. It is time for another day. Let's see what we have to do here. Fletch, let me know I can do another mining license. Beautiful. I don't think I have the points for that currently. No, I don't. But let's see what the board brings us to, and we'll go from there. I did move things around. So I used the last late night to kind of organize a little bit this area of our extra tools and whatnot. All right, so we've already done the photo request. Oh, we got to turn it in though. That's right, because the day ran out. Compost, we don't have Vombat. We can't do that. Grass seed, I guess we're gonna have to pick up for Theodore. And we got another alpha fight for Fletch. Okay. Let's see if we have the grass seeds already. It looks like we sure do. We'll just grab 30 of those. For the alpha, I think we're good on the food we have and the tools we have. We know we're gonna have to talk to Fletch, so let's go talk to Fletch right quick and get her task. Oh, cool, we're ready to build a bank. Yeah, that'll be good, actually. We'll build that soon. But let's go ahead and talk about what she needs. All right, we're going fishing today for her. So let's make sure we do have a rod on us. Excellent. And we got to go to Theodore because Theodore is going to want a little bit of grass seeds, which means we're going to get his daily. And we got to show John the photo, so we're going to have to get his daily. And that'll be kind of what we have to do each day. All right, let's see what Theodore wants. I completed your request. Here's the seeds. We'll give him those. And then that's done right quick. Yeah, hard mode's going pretty well. I'm enjoying it. We got some money. Great. Now let's talk to him because I think I need to get his task. Always happy to buy iron bars. Absolutely. That's a steal. Thank you. And we'll talk one more time. I want to chat. Let's just check because I have to do that today as my daily. Alright, he's done. And now to John so we can show him the photo we got with the fossil. Which we got yesterday, I believe. Alright, John, what do we got? No, I don't want to sell things. I made a mistake. I want to tell you I did that task for you. And there you go. Yes, you can keep it. I'll take 8 crate hay. Whatever. And then I want to chat and get his daily. Alright, he likes meat, so I'm just going to give him one of my meat sticks. And we'll get that done. Here you go. Yeah, he can have a meat stick, not a croco skewer. They're too valuable. Excellent. So I gave him one, and he gave me a croco skewer in exchange. Love it. All right. So he's done. We still need a fish for Fletch and the alpha bush devil. Let's see where that is. Down here, and the mangrove grove is like right here. So we'll kind of go halfway. We'll make our way across, and then once we get that done, we actually have the rest of the day to see what we can do. I'm thinking I want to do another trapping run, because again, I want to get close to that 1,000,000. And we'll get a bank going, so we can get the... well, it's going to be a while before we get the 1,000,000, actually, because we got to pay off town before we can get the bank. That's okay. Where am I going? I'm going this way. Yes. Let's actually go and just get the mangrove fishing done. The alpha shouldn't be too bad. We've done 2 of them so far. So barring anything extraordinarily odd, we should be okay. And we're gonna do some mining as we go. Let's we'll start off with some food, I think, here. Just to have a little more stamina while we're mining. And we also may dig up any obvious X's on our way, like that one. because we still need green boards, and we need a lot of them to finish our teleporters, which is going to be really useful to just bounce around the map a little more zippy. Alright, here we be. Let's go a-fishing. And she wants one of those eel-y ones, which I don't think is that guy, but we'll try it. I know I've turned in the eel one, so we'll see. I should have brought my jet ski with me so I can get out here in the water and fish from the water. I think I left it parked back in town. That's a mangrove jack, which we have turned in already. Yeah, that's already in the museum, which is great. She wants... What does she want? Eel-tailed catfish. That's a long, thin-looking one. Let's go find one. We'll run along the mangroves here and see if one pops up. I do think they are a larger fish, if I remember correctly. That shark would be too large, but that shark would be nice to just take out. Gotta be careful, because... Got him! We love our fish flake, right? I mean, that's just excellent to have. So, a trap shark like that is always useful for us. We're running along the mangroves, looking to see if we see any of those longer ones. That guy right there. I think that's what we need. Of course, I plopped it next to the wrong. I don't want the yellow one. I mean, if we have to get them both, we'll get them both. Never hurts to up our fishing game. There we go. Get it closer to him. Come on. Yeah, I think we're good. Beautiful. Alright, so now that will be done. We can turn that into Fletch. Now let us turn that off and go visit our alpha. I say go visit like we're friends. I mean, I'm gonna go kill the alpha. Or what I told my daughter was watching me play the other day, my youngest, and she was like, "You don't hurt him," and I'm like, "Oh no, he's we're helping him sleep so we can send him home." And that seemed to make her happy until he exploded into meat. Unfortunately, the gig was up after that. The jig was up after meat explosion happened. I think we're doing okay on lead right now, or lead on tin right now. But we'll grab it while we're here. I don't need quartz really ever. I'm sure there's a good use for quartz somewhere, but... Alright, we jump the water, we're looking down, seeing more trapped sharks, not seeing any. Off to the alpha. It's a nice start of the day, so in theory by like 1 PM on Dinkum Day we'll be done all of the things we have to do, which is pretty good for a hard mode day. And goes back to kind of what we were talking about the last episode of, do we do true hard mode, or do we kind of modify and create our own medium mode thing where we use most of the hard mode rules, but do we give ourselves a day a week to do whatever the heck we want? I'm still on the fence. Sound off in the comments, let me know. And it's not engagement bait. I'm not like, oh, put in the comments so I know you're... I'm just really curious what you like watching. If you're watching this and hearing this, you're bound to have an opinion. Alright, we're safe from sharks so far. Cassowary over there. How far away? Oh, we got a bit of a hike still. Okay. I'm sitting here looking around like, oh, he's just around the corner. Nah. Dude is on the opposite end of the map. I definitely should have bought my jet ski with, but that's okay. Actually, is he near water? Yeah, we'll kite him to that beach. I do like fighting them near the water. It shouldn't, in theory, be necessary. Oh, did he find me already? His aggro range is wild. Come on, buddy. Come on. Yep, nicely done. Oh, ow. Double ow. Ooh, that's not an auspicious start. Was really hoping for oh dear, I gotta run and heal already. I was hoping for an early stun. And then him just coming at me was a bit wild. We'll just run a little bit. We'll take a heal or two. You know, you get cocky sometimes, and well, the game will remind you. Just because you've killed 2 before with copper weapons, actually one I think was a regular spear, doesn't mean you're good at the game yet. Alright, friend, we'll get our steps in. We'll queue up, you're tired. Gosh, get a stun. Oh no, oh no, oh, get out of the water. Hooey! Alright, we're full on, we're leaving. Right, so we're gonna run away completely and heal. Put a land break between us. I wanna make sure I'm not running into anything. There's a croc over there. Okay, he is locked in on me. I just need to know when I need a serpentine. My gosh. I think I can take another blast, but let's see if we can get some verticality, maybe. Cut him off for a minute. I don't see him. Combat mode. Okay, we're out of combat. Oh boy. Gotta catch my breath there. That one, that was rough. Alright, now that we're awake, you know, I'm recording this early. And he's busy fighting his brethren. That's a choice. We'll let them take each other out before they come for me. There we go. Capitalize on that stun. Ooh, good jump. There we go. We got him now. We're golden. He's gonna run away. Nope, we got him. Okay. Yeah, I was just being a little off there. Whew. All right, now we can catch our breaths. Where are we in terms of things? We're not near anything useful, so we're gonna have to run all the way back, I think. But we've done everyone's dailies that we have to do, which is... Wait, did I just... Was that like a double buried treasure? That could happen. Interesting. Alright. And you know, we are going to eventually get to electric weapons, so we are going to start killing these guys too. Get out of the zone. There we go. Because we really want... They hit hard. Oh dear. Do not die off of this guy. I was hoping that would stun him. Back up. Okay, that's what I want. I want to get some thunder sacks going. You know, some days you just wake up and you're like, I'm just not in a combat mood. Apparently today is that day. So we're gonna, oh gosh. Okay, 3 gators. The world is out to get me today. That's what I'm gonna call that. Let's just sit down right quick and take a breather. Look at the beauty of nature that's trying to eat me. Make sure nothing's sneaking up behind me. Right, so we got 3 gators in the water, or crocs. We're gonna ignore them. Go on our way. Beautiful. Looks like they got a dog over here, or a lizard or something. Probably, actually maybe a dingo? The crocs ate my dingo. Alright, why is there a trapping skull here? I do not see a trap pad here. Very odd. Very, very odd. Okay, anyway. I do like the red sands for finding things to dig up, because it does make it a little faster. Again, we're still really hurting on those green boards. And wires. I mean, I think that's always meant to be kind of the limiter for the teleporters. You know? Alright. And we'll make our way back. And we'll go ahead and mark the base 10. I do also think it's time to maybe move the house soon. I know there's a cost to that, so, you know, we're not 100% there yet. Ooh, no, I want the contraption, I think. What do I not care about? I do not care about this mangrove jack. We've already caught one and turned it in, so. You know, I'm gonna pop a few of these ones here since they're all right here. My goodness. And we'll see what goodies we get, and then we'll run back. Alright. 1, 2, ooh, green board. 3. And I want the green board, and the tire I probably want. What I don't care about, oops, is the ear hats and the quartz. That's more important. There we go. Now, your brothers were really rude to me. And that was a much cleaner way of dealing with that. Oof. Alright. Basically, I want to build up my supply so when it comes time to get electric weapons, I don't have to worry about charging them for a minute. Alright, where I think I'm leaving... I want the copper, I think. So we'll grab that right quick. I was realizing right quick is a thing I've apparently started saying. Thanks, YouTube. And we'll make our way back to town. And then this day, I'll probably split into 2. We have kind of our action-filled day portion. And then I think during the late portion, we're going to go ahead and do some of the infrastructure stuff I want to do. And I think that'll be nice to get some of that done. So now you know, the next video will, and they'll probably be out tomorrow, will be, I actually did not mean to hit you, I apologize, that was absolutely an accident. But if you can get that stun, it is pretty killer. I don't care about the bones, so we're gonna drop bones so I can pick up that wire, because I do very much care about the wires. Alright, and we are slowly making our way back home. You know, I view this as it's environmental cleanup. We're just picking up all this trash in the desert. Should have checked for gators. You know, so we're just doing our good work. Alright, and actually, let's get that done here. Yep, don't care about ear hats. They can just stand on the ground for all I care. And I think that's good. Alright. So we have 2 more teleporters to do, as well as the town teleporter, which is going to be nice, because we can really kind of afford to put that wherever the heck we want, since we've kind of made the town center right next to one of the towers this time around. Alright, let's see. Who do I need to talk to still? I need to tell Fletch about the Alpha Devil and give Fletcher things. So yeah, we're all good. It's the Fletch show. And that'll clear up my dailies. I still have to do some, like, my normal dailies, which I don't think is actually part of the hard mode task, but I try to do them every day. Like, you know, the little ones we get, the actual dailies. So they want me to cook something, which we can do real quick here. Let's just... at the cooking table. I need just a mangrove stick. Let's go ahead and grab one of those. We'll make some meat on a stick. Job done. And crafting, we'll come back to that because we're gonna make roads. Fletch is looking at my octopus. Hello, Fletch. Let's talk. I didn't actually mean to talk. I meant to say I did that thing for you. Yes, they're so scary. Don't accidentally click on Clover because I don't have to do her task. I did bring her needle-tailed catfish, so let's go put that there. And there we go. All right, and so I think that's where we're gonna pause this video. This is kind of, we did the day tasks, but next up we're gonna go ahead and take care of kind of some building around the island while we still have some sunlight. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next episode, and as always, we'll catch you on the flip side. Bye.